Set for the start. $30 on the board. 19 cars to take the green. Jenkins is like a cannonball out of a cannon. Mills sits third, back straight. First lap in the books. Jenkins your leader, back to Chaffee. Back to Mills. Ramsey trying to go around the top. Pile up, turn 2. Doyle also now starting to get on racing terms. But we go caution. Speedcars, round number 3 of their Super Series. Jenkins got the start. Couldn't do anything. So Mills wanted to go around the top but couldn't do anything. Where was there in the 71? Up to turn 3 and 4. Mills to the top. Vex the pass, now to second. Back to Ware. One further spot back, position number 5. Ben Hall on the inside. Trying to come through. A lot of smoke coming out of the back of the 83 car who retires to the infield. Just as we say, that's someone doing circle work. Race roars on. Good job to do it. Jenkins your leader. Mills to second. Travis Mills in the 10. Coming to the front straight. 25 to run. The Chaffee on the inside. Trying to go for the left rear. Jenkins almost came to a standstill down the back straight. Just that last lap. Mills to the high side. Caution on the racetrack. Or in reserve. Watch that 6 car as well. Also the black 71 of Ben Hall. Troy Ware had to address. Tried to go past at the start before the cone. Bit of a no-no. Up to turn number 4. Jenkins still your leader. Back to Mills. So Ware around the top of the circuit. Mills to the high side. That's what he needed. Just a little bit of more momentum. Jenkins fights back. On the front straight, a little bit of kiss of contact between Ramsey and Ware. Chaffee now starting to come into this equation for third. Jenkins, Mills and Chaffee, your top 3. Hall now to 4th. He wants to get on that final step of the podium. He's still got 21 to do it. Back to McKinley in the 51, the New South Wales 51. Back to Ware. That's the Q71. Jenkins still your leader though. Chaffee picking up that left front wheel. Great to see it. 4th at the moment is Hall. Ramsey back further than he would like to be. Troy Ware also in this battle between Hall and Ware is the 51 car of McKinley. Just makes a mistake coming out of position out of 2. Jenkins still your lead with 18 to run. Mills around the top. He had the move, but then he made a little mistake. He didn't need to make that mistake. All it took. Now he lets coming into the Anthony Chaffee will now start getting into this equation. 16 to run. Hall a solid 4th. A long way back to the Q71 of Ware. Just as we say that, Chaffee comes infield. Ben Hall's been given a late Christmas present. Now sits up into third. Troy Ware to fourth. Have a look at that brake rotor. It's glowing white. Still 14 to run. McKinley back to row. Just getting overtaken. But as we say that, out in front, Jenkins still your leader. Mills is still giving chase. Trying to keep the car settled. Have a look at that brake rotor. It is red hot. Hall. Troy Ware sits back fourth. Long way back to our fifth contender. But it's on the front stretch. Jenkins now going under Pearce. Pearce in the 15, going a lap down. Mills now, all he's got to do is keep that car in sight. He cannot let the 78 car get out of sight. As soon as he does that, it could be all over. Ware and Hall sharing almost each other's paintwork. This is for fourth place. McKinley on the back of the 27. So we go down the back straight. Jenkins, Mills, long way back to Hall. On the inside of that lap car. Puts a lap car between him and Ware. Ware now goes on by. 7 to run. Jenkins still your leader. Mills had the opportunity, probably cursing in the cockpit of the 10. Realised that caution on the racetrack. One up against the concrete down the back straight. Still 7 to run. Just recapping the results from Brisbane. Our top 6 for the of Ben Hall sits now third. Back to the 51 car, the New South Wales 51 of McKinley. Sits position number 4 with 7 to go. Tonight's A-Main. Mills to the top. Just wobbles. Hall's gone back 2 spots. He's now been bumped off that podium step. So Hall goes back to about 5th or 6th position. Stops down the back straight. A lot of flame coming out. Fire under the car up the top of the circuit. So we go caution on the racetrack. 6 to run. Green aloft, turn number 4. Let's get it in the books. 5 to run. Jenkins got the start. Carl wants to squabble every time he stands on the... But Mills says, well, I had 3 goes at you. Let's make the 3rd successful. Mills to the high side. 5 to run. Jenkins wants that spot back. But he's going to have to earn it. You don't have to be dead to be stiff. Jenkins back to second. Mills is your leader. Back to McKinley in the 51. Back straight, 3 to run. Tonight's A-Main. Caution on the racetrack. Pile up turn 1 and 2. I think you find the 5 cars involved in this. Which is Andy Hassan in the 5. So, is this exactly what Jenkins wants? So we're trying to rack him up again, stack him up. Mills to lead away from Jenkins. Back to McKinley, who will be 3rd in this order. We're away. Turn 1 and 2. All get through it. Back straight. Ramsey facing the infield. How he didn't spin, we don't ask questions. But he's now the biggest mover. Now up to 5th. Can he get on that final step as he turns? Turns himself around, unfortunately brings another couple of cars undone with him. We're gradually but surely wiping him out. Set for a start. Let's get it in the books. 3 to run. Mills to lead away from Jenkins. On the front stretch. Who's brave enough to go around the top? Hall goes back another spot. Just think the Hall car was up there a while ago. 2 to run. Jenkins wants that spot back. He'll do everything to put it on the table. White flag, 1 to run. But as we say that, knew this couldn't happen. Go and join the car park on the middle of the track. Might be a little bit easier. Green aloft, 2 to run. So Mills gets away. Round the top, there's one that's going to be venturing. That's the 23 car that's venturing up to the top. White flag, 1 to run. Hall exits. But we have a squabble in turn 4. So we got 2 to run. Are we ever going to get this in the books? Our lap scores are reading Subway. So Mills to lead away from Jenkins. So Jenkins has had his opportunities. Will he make the 4th or 5th one stick? He's had numerous guys, numerous tries, won the start. Back straight, one around the top. We're going to go 3 wide into turn number 3 and 4. White flag out, 1 to run. On the inside, around the top. Checkered flag to come out. Mills gets it over Jenkins. Back to, we'll get a confirmation for our 3rd and 4th.